So I will take 3 onions, peel, and dice them very small. Or try using the mandolin. The rule of thumb is always 1 tomato, 1 onion, 1 carrot per cup of rice. And they should be diced, small dices of tomatoes, small dices of onions, and medium grated carrot. For the meat, you have the option of using either chicken, beef, or lamb. If you're using chicken, the best thing to do is use a whole chicken with bones. But if you don't have a chicken with bones or you don't like it, you can use chicken breast. Just be sure to clean off the rib meat, fat, and skin before you put it in the rice and cut it into large chunks or however big chunks you want them. If you're using beef or lamb, be sure to boil the meat until it's halfway cooked before adding the meat to the rice. Then cook the rice in the liquid from the meat. So using basmati rice, it's best with white basmati rice. This is 3 cups. Be sure to rinse the rice for about 15 to 20 seconds until the water runs clear. Then you'll let it soak in cool water for about 15 minutes. So we'll add the onions, hot oil. And we'll cook it just till caramelized. Once the onions become just beyond caramelized, you want to add the carrot before the onion burns. The rice will take the color of the onion, so the darker the onion, the darker the rice. Once everything has turned kind of a brown color, then we add the tomato paste and the diced tomatoes together. So I have about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And my diced tomatoes. And then just let it simmer for a few minutes. Once the mixture has fully combined and starting to thick, you add 1 spice packet, 1 whole serrano pepper, and some regular black pepper. Just season to taste. These spice bags can be found most likely at any Middle East market. The spice packet I'm using can maybe be found in the Middle East market if you have a local market. If not, then I will make a list of the contents of the spice packet and so you can make it yourself. Then I'll add my chicken. And my Maggi. The Maggi, if you don't have Maggi, you can use any chicken bouillon squares or just salt, but if you can find the Maggi, it's best. And we'll just cook until the chicken gets some color on the outside. So just let the chicken cook for about 5 minutes like this, just to get some color and some of the flavors from the spices and the onion and carrot mixture. Once it's starting to turn a little white and colored on the outside, you can add water. Be sure to have already boiling water going. And we'll add just enough to cover the chicken. Once the water is returned to a boil in the pan, then you'll want to reduce the heat to medium, cover, and let it cook for 20 minutes of cooking the chicken. You'll want to add the 2 cans of garbanzo beans. Make sure you've drained and rinsed the garbanzo beans thoroughly. So add those in, and then you'll let it simmer for another 10 minutes. Okay, so after 20 minutes is up, or 10 minutes is up on the garbanzo beans, you'll want to add your rice to the boiling water. And then you want to add just enough boiling water that you have already boiling to cover the rice. Then we lower it to simmer and let it simmer for 20 minutes.